Welcome back, everyone. This is video 2 for our parade composition lesson. I have my lovely assistant Sarah here with me. Okay, so we are going to review some art pieces here. I'm going to show you an example of Sammy's work, and then Sarah's going to go over some points with you. So this is Sam's art pieces is what we're going to be creating today. See, what he did was he used his stencil and he traced three marching band figures. He also had them dressing the same because they're wearing the same uniform. So you'll notice that the pants are red, the shoes are blue, you have white and blue here, red, and then white down the side. Yes.
And I see that these two are really together, and he drew this a little bit in front like he's the leader.
Yes, you know, and that made me think, of this piece right here that we saw last time with the leader in the front and then the other band members behind, okay? So yeah, I think that's the effect he was going for. Also, we have a street right here that the marching band is marching down, and then a background with a crowd behind it. So I showed you this one, the parade image here last time. Yeah, I'll go over the supplies in a second.
Okay.
Here was another image that was shown last time, just to review. And another image. Okay, now I'm going to go over the materials we need for this lesson. If you don't have them, I want you to press pause and then come back and press play again. So go ahead, Sarah.
A Sharpie, a pencil, and an eraser, and if you have an eraser up top, then that's good. And then you need some markers.
So you can either get some fine line markers or some broad line markers. There are a variety of colors that I have come across for broad line markers. You don't need to use this brand in particular. You can just use whatever you have at home. If you don't have markers, that's okay. Also, you can use crayons, or you can use color pencils, or you can leave it black and white. Whatever you choose to do.
Mama, can I do paint or no?
No, we're not going to do paint. We're just going to use either crayons, markers, or color pencils, or leave it the way it is. Okay, Sarah's going to go over what she went over in video number 1.
Number 1, always try your best. Number 2, if you get frustrated, take a deep breath. Count to 10. Take a deep breath and try again. Number 3, everyone's art will turn out differently. Your artwork is uniquely yours. Art is not perfect.
Okay, thanks for going over that with us. I want you to keep that in mind, and then we'll have a real fun art lesson if you keep those things in mind. And taking breaks if needed. So if you need to pause and stretch, do some finger exercises, go run around. Even if you need to pause and take a break for the day and come back on another day, we want this to be a fun experience for everyone. Okay, so Sarah's going to take her seat. And you have your stencil from last time. That's the other thing you need to have. And, sorry, didn't go over the paper that you needed. And your large construction piece of paper. Okay, so if you don't have these, pause and go get them. Your stencil from last time that you created, and your large construction paper. Okay. You might have also chosen to trace in black Sharpie around the images that were given to you, and you might have cut those out as an option for a stencil. If you want to use this stencil for your art today, that is fine too. So going back to our sample one here, we're going to have a minimum of 3 band members marching in your composition. Okay?
And then
so
more? Or?
I think 3 is the minimum. 4 would probably be the maximum that would fit.
I will do 3.
Sarah's going to do 3. So what Sarah is going to do is she is going to take her stencil and she is going to place it all the way to the far edge of her paper to start with. okay? She's also gonna have some room for her street and room for her background. So she's not gonna go off the top, she's not gonna go down below, off to the side, she's gonna just hug the side right here. And then she's gonna decide where she's gonna put the other marching band members using her same stencil, okay? Because we're working on patterns. Now, I have to put a little bit of tape on my stencil because my paper's upright so that it doesn't fall off.
Yeah, but you don't put tape on yours.
And you don't put tape on yours. Okay, so get your pencil out. You're gonna use a pencil for this. I'm gonna use a Sharpie so that you can see my line from far away videoing.
Are we gonna trace it?
We are gonna, and then we're gonna trace it with Sharpie. So start with your pencil. With the hand you do not write with, you're gonna put pressure right along where you are tracing. So wherever you are tracing, that's where you're gonna put the pressure with the hand you don't write, and you are going to follow the hand that you do write with, putting pressure all the way around as you go around the stencil. Some of you might have used stencils before. Maybe you haven't. If you haven't, this is the strategy. So this is the hand that I write with. This is the hand that it's gonna put the pressure down, and I'm gonna go all the way around my stencil. All the way around.
Wait, do we start?
Yes, please start. Okay, now I've moved down here. I need to move my hand that puts the pressure, and I need to work all the way around. Now, it can happen that you're using the stencil and then you write on top of your stencil. And that's okay. No big deal. You can totally write on top of your stencil. Your stencil is there for the purpose of tracing and nothing else. So if you want to keep your stencil after we're done, you can. But it's okay if it gets lines on it.
And you shouldn't move your stencil because then it might mess you up and then you might start at a different place.
Okay, so good point. Sarah's saying don't move your stencil because if you do, then it messes up your whole image, okay? So keep your stencil down. If you need to lift it up to just to check that you're doing okay, great. If you need to erase, go ahead and erase. You should be tracing lightly anyway so that if you need to erase, there reduces the frustration for you. If while you're tracing around the stencil, the pencil goes off like that down the paper for some reason, then you could just use your eraser. That's why we're not using our black Sharpie yet.
But you are.
I am so that you can see it clearly.
And if you do mess up, that's going to be a big problem.
Oh, Sarah says if I mess up, it's going to be a big problem.
Yeah, because you're using Sharpie.
Maybe I could get some white out if I mess up big time. That's okay. All right, so I'm going to come over here. I'm going to do this side.
I'm almost done.
Putting pressure with the hand I don't write on. Following the hand that I do write with.
Mommy, look at.
Oh, that's okay. So here, can I show them yours? Okay, so look what happened. So Sarah moved her stencil somewhere around here, and then it made her guy get really messed up here. So Sarah's going to use her eraser. Here you go. She's going to use her eraser, and then she's going to go back and figure out where she needs to replace it. She's going to replace it. Okay. I think you need to erase the back all the way down to here. All right, we're going to help Sarah figure it out. Okay, let's put your stencil back down. And it looks like it was right here. So, go ahead, erase that. All right, so we figured it out. So Sarah's going to put pressure again with the hand that she does not write with, and she's going to keep using the stencil.
I was almost done.
You were almost done, I know. Okay, I'm going to keep going. All right. Okay, let me see. I'm going to take my stencil off. I'm going to check it. All
Wait,
right.
are you done?
I'm done with my first guy.
Oh my gosh, Mom.
Okay, I'm going to give you a minute to catch up to me. If you need to pause, pause.
I might need to erase something after because I don't want to move my skin.
Okay, that's fine. All right, I'm just gonna put this
I think someone's calling you.
I'm gonna ignore it. All right. All right. All right. Let me help you out here. The stencil moved again.
That's because the foot is really bad.
That's okay.
It looks like off.
That's all right. Ready? Put it back down.
No.
All right.
Watch. Look at, wait. Neck.
The neck. Okay.
Yeah, Mama.
All right. We're
Wait.
almost there.
All the way down.
Okay.
Mommy, maybe it's just like off.
No, watch. Here.
Wait, I gotta put it like on the hat. There we
Okay.
go.
All right. I'm going to help Sarah. I'm going to put pressure up top. She's going to put pressure down low so that it doesn't move. And then we are going to do our second stencil. If you need to ask an adult or an older sibling or cousin to help you with the stencil part of holding it down, reach out and just say, hey, can you help me with this part? Okay, she's coming up the back side, the hat. I have Sarah's 3 brothers here doing Legos, so we have someone opening a bag in the background. All right, awesome. So I'm going to show you Sarah's.
I got erased a lot.
Okay, and that's okay to erase many
Oh wait,
times.
I forgot something. It's like a little hole right here.
Okay. All right,
There we
now,
go.
you want to show them again? All right, so we got her first marching band member. Now Sarah's going to decide where she's going to put her next one. Can I show them an example? Okay, she might have that marching band member at the exact same height, like this, okay? She might have that marching band member come down a little bit in the street, like this. She might have this one come up a little bit, like that. She can move it forward a little bit. She can move it back towards this guy. So place where you want it to go.
Or if I want to do this from right here.
Well, we're going to do it in order coming down the street.
Okay, I'm going to put it right.
So I'm going to put mine a little bit down.
I'm probably going to do what Sammy did. 2 right here and then 1 right here.
And then one up in front. Okay. So go ahead and place yours where you'd like it. Use the hand that you don't write with for the pressure, the hand you do write with, and trace it around
And
it
then,
again.
Mommy, I might do it a little bit down.
Okay. All right, Sarah's going to start and I'm going to start. It's not a race. We just try our best. Put the pressure with the hand you don't write with on the stencil. Trace around. Trace lightly in case you do need to erase. If you need to take a break, press pause. If you're frustrated, take a deep breath. Count to 10. Take another deep breath and try it again.
I'm in an awkward position when I look at. I want to go under the finger.
Okay. I'm being communicated to.
In silent
In
language.
sign language. Okay. So
I gotta check if.
you can lift it up to peek if you need to.
Peeking.
Peek if you need to. Otherwise, just keep going around your stencil, tracing it, using a gentle touch so that you're not writing super hard. If you write too hard and you need to erase, it's more difficult to actually erase. All right, putting the pressure with the hand you don't write with all the way around. If you need to ask an adult or an older sibling for a little assistance on putting the pressure down, you can. All right. I'm done with mine. I'm going to lift mine up.
Oh my gosh, I'm already done. I'm halfway.
Well, I've done this a few times.
Okay.
Okay,
Are you done with Sammy?
So I'm going to kind of fill in some areas that didn't trace very well. All right, so if you see mine, I have one guy who's up a little bit, another guy who's down a little bit on my paper. I have 1, 2 of my marching band members. Our minimum is going to be 3. Our maximum is going to be 4. See what fits on your paper.
Mm-hmm.
We're doing a pattern. They're in the same exact motion.
I'm gonna look at it so I.
Okay?
So that's right there. That's a
Awesome.
little bit
Oh,
down.
no, we have to come in just like this.
Is that? And Mama, that.
That's fine. And then come on up. Remember, art is not perfect. So I'm going to help put some pressure down for Sarah for the back side of her stenciling for number 2. Awesome. Keep coming up.
Gosh.
If you need to move your body around to get better positioning, move your body around.
I can't. I can stand up.
Okay, you can stand up.
Wait, where was
All right. If you've ever done stenciling before, you know that it's a lot easier when you have the plastic stencils. They don't move so easily. This is a paper stencil. A little bit trickier. Okay.
that? Way more tricky.
Okay, so I'm going to show them yours. Sarah has 2 done. All right. One's a little higher, one's a little lower.
Right here.
And now we're going to go for number 3.
Ooh, that's.
Okay? We're going to go for number 3. I'm going to go ahead. You said you wanted to have one up ahead as the leader. Is that what you're going to do?
Are you
Okay.
gonna do that?
Sarah's going to do that. I'm going to just go ahead and follow along. So I'm going to put a little bit of a space, and then I'm going to have a leader up in front. I think I need another piece of tape. My stencil's getting a little banged up.
This is a tie.
Okay, so go ahead and start stenciling your 3rd figure.
Mom, I'm not gonna put it like too much like that.
Okay, let's show them that. So, Sarah said she's not going to put it too close to the edge because,
'cause
well,
it might
2
move.
reasons. We're going to add an instrument to it, okay? Or it could look like it's walking off the page. If that's the effect you want, then go ahead, okay? If you want the effect to be that it's walking off the page, then you can put it really close to the edge.
I'm going
You need to
put
decide.
it like right there.
Right there? Okay. All right, so Sarah's going to get started on her 3rd. I'm going to get started on my 3rd. The hand that you do not write with, again, pressure on the stencil and tracing around with the hand you do write with. Taking deep breaths, taking our time, enjoying ourselves, seeing this really cool pattern come to life on our paper.
Mama, is this possible if they can pause the video and then they continue it tomorrow?
Yes, videos can be paused and you can play it again tomorrow. You can play to the part where you paused it, fast forward to the part where you paused it, and come back to it tomorrow if you're at a stopping point. We're gonna keep going, you and I.
We can't just pause the video and then get back on.
I do not know how to do that.
But you could do it in real life. But
Well, I'm sure there is some, program that I could do. I'm just
yeah, like movies, you gotta make movies in a lot of ways.
Right. I don't know how to do that. Okay,
We're just copying.
I'm almost done with my 3rd stencil going around.
I'm halfway done.
You're halfway done. Okay.
I'm almost
Okay, I'm gonna lift mine up. And I'm gonna come and check in on Sarah. See if I could help her put some pressure down.
You always come when I'm like right here.
Okay. I'm gonna help her put some pressure down. If you have an adult or an older sibling who can help you put pressure down and you need that assistance, ask for it. Okay. Coming up. Beautiful. Great perseverance that I'm seeing here.
I'm going fast.
All right, she's coming up around the back of the head. Coming up on the hat. All right.
You gotta
let's
erase
see.
something, see?
Yeah.
Went off.
Okay.
Show me.
So, I'm going to show him your 3.
I did these two really close, and then this one a little bit more far away.
Awesome. So she has her 3 marching band members. Now we're going to move on to the next step, which is we're going to be putting instruments in their hands. Okay?
Oh, they don't have.
Yeah, they do. That's their shirt. Okay, so up here we have some images of instruments. And right here we have 3 hands up that are going to be playing instruments.
And we could put like people.
We're going to put a crowd. So I'm going to show you here. Here's an instrument. Here's a different instrument. These are horn instruments.
How do you draw them?
And then, oh, Sammy didn't put an instrument on
Yeah, that one is coming up in the sky. He threw it.
Oh my goodness. Oh gosh. Yes. He's throwing a baton up in the air. Okay.
And there's a doggy.
Yeah. Okay, got it. So here's his baton, and he has this like throwing effect going on. Okay, I missed that. Thank you. Okay, I'm like, wait, did he not put an instrument? Okay, so you're gonna pick 3 things. They can all be the same. They could be different. You can add an instrument that I don't have in here. You can add a baton to throw.
Wait, Mommy, are you gonna color in the whole background?
I'm not gonna color all this in.
Well, we have to.
Yes, you guys are going to have to. This is a coloring part. The part of the activity is to color it.
Just watch mine every step. Okay, go.
All right. So now we're gonna pick an instrument. I am going to pick.
I'm gonna pick
that one. Okay. Okay.
You do it with me.
So I'm gonna use a pencil myself first because I may need to erase, and then I'm gonna trace over it with Sharpie.
Put it right here so they can see it better.
Put what right there?
That right here. This.
No. Right where it is just fine.
Can they see the pencil?
I'm going to trace over it with Sharpie.
Oh.
So you start doing yours, I'm gonna do mine. Okay, so the way I'm gonna do it is I'm going to do like the big,
Copy you, Mama.
I'm gonna do the big blow part right there. I'm gonna do it in pencil, and then I'm gonna do it in Sharpie and talk it out with you guys, how I did it.
Yeah, so you guys can fast forward right now.
You can fast forward if you'd like, okay.
Because you guys probably
Okay.
can't see.
Okay, now I'm gonna do it with Sharpie. All right, so I'm gonna walk you through how I would do it.
Okay, wait, Mommy, I'm almost done.
Okay.
Oh, I dropped.
So I'm gonna do the part that you blow into, okay? And that's gonna look like a half of a circle right here, touching the lips of the band member. Then I'm going to do a straight line out for the top of the horn, and then I'm gonna do a half a circle for the part that the music comes out of, right there.
It's going right into the other person's ear.
Then I'm gonna come in, and then I'm gonna do how there's this circular part right here? I'm gonna do the circular part. It's like a circle right there, right off of the hand.
And you guys don't have to do this.
The other circle part off of the
Right,
hand.
Mommy?
Boo!
I don't have to do this.
Where are Joe and Sam?
We're doing an art lesson right now, please. Thank you. Okay.
I didn't realize that.
So
Where are Joe and Sam?
upstairs. Okay, so you have the first instrument right there. If you did the one that Sarah and I did, this is how it would turn out. Here's Sarah's. Okay.
That's the nose. I did it right below it.
All right. All right, we're gonna do another instrument. Okay. How about we just do the long one? Sarah, you want to do this long one?
Yeah, sure. And then for the front, do that one, cause
The baton?
Yeah.
I might do a drum on mine. You could do a baton.
no, yeah.
Okay, so I'm going to do the part that you blow out of again. So it's like a half of a circle.
I'll do the drum too.
Okay, you could do whatever instruments you want.
Half circle.
Okay. Then I'm going to have it come out like that
Are you
again.
doing the Sharpie for?
I am. I'm taking a risk here. I'm doing the Sharpie. And then I'm going to have the part that blows out. like that. And then I'm gonna have that come in.
Oh, dang it.
All right, you can erase if you need to. Then I'm gonna have that part come back all the way in. All the way in, and then I'm gonna do the long part. This is the part that, then this part kind of circles around. So this part comes down, I'm gonna make it come down here. Comes down like this. Kind of like an L shape.
Mama, look at what I did. I put a little line right there, so.
Okay. And then it's gonna come way out like this. And then it circles back in.
Way out like and then it circles back.
Oh boy. Okay, I'm trying to. Oh, okay, so this is the little knob thingy that goes in and out.
Boom.
Okay.
A little circle.
And then I can do this, I can trace it around like this to make it thick.
Wait, do we have to do that?
Only if you want to.
Okay, can I show mine?
Okay.
Wait, they probably can't.
All right, so here's Sarah's. There we go.
Show yours closer.
Okay, you want to bring her closer? Well,
This is.
those are the two horns that I did. If you want to pause right there, you can pause it if you're trying to do those instruments,
Like right now.
and then press play.
Yep.
All right, so we have 3 instruments, and we're going to do another one.
Do the drum.
Let's do the drum. This is the type of drum that you hold around your neck, okay?
Oh, but it doesn't have the little.
The strap. No, this one doesn't have the strap. Okay, so I'm going to do mine with pencil first because I want to visualize what I'm going to do here. So I might
You guys can fast
come
forward.
like that.
Mommy, they can fast forward right now. Oh my gosh, that's big.
And then I might come in like that. Okay,
You're doing it.
I know. I'm trying to figure out how to do it. And then I will need a strap that goes around the neck. Like that. And maybe that comes around the waist. Oops. Okay, I'm going to do it with Sharpie so you guys can see me. All right, so if you want to do a drum, this is what I would do. I would do a big circle.
Wait.
A big circle. And then I'm going to do a circle within the circle. Part of it's going to touch the edge of this circle and part of it's not going to. So watch. So if I start here and I start tracing around the edge, and then I'm going to come in and finish that circle.
Like,
So
can I
it's a
show them
circle, a big circle, and then a circle inside that circle. Hang on, let's finish it. And then this is the outside of the drum. And then a strap around the waist, and then a strap around the neck. We're fine. All right.
But what if it runs out of time?
It won't.
All right, here
Here is Sarah's drum.
I did the steps right there. Steps.
Straps there and straps there. Okay, and you want to bring it in to show that drum? Awesome. Okay, anytime you need to press pause, you can press pause and then come on back.
Yeah.
Okay, so now we're done with our marching band members and we're done with our instruments. Now
Can we
you're going to
trace?
get your Sharpie.
Oh, we're gonna trace.
Actually, I take that back.
Wait, what?
You're going to get your pencil first. And you're going to start doing all of the details of the marching band members. You're going to start with one part of the body at a time. So let's do the hat. So let's do the rim of the hat here on him or her. The rim and the rim.
The rim and the rim and the rim.
All right, we're done with the hats. We're going to do the neckline. You decide. It can be a V-neck. It can be a round neck. I'm going to do a V-neck. A neck in the shape of a V.
I'm gonna do like a little half circle.
A half circle. Sarah's going to do a half circle. All right. Now
Sounds like a collared shirt.
let's do the face. Okay? So you're going to add eyes. I'm going to add almond eyes.
Almond, whatever.
Almond, it's in the shape of an almond.
Wait, don't you do one eye right here?
One eye, because it is the profile. So one eye on each of them. We're just doing the pencil right now. We're going to color in a little bit.
Do we do the eyelashes?
You can do eyelashes. You can add eyelashes if you want. Okay?
I want tiny ones.
Now I'm going to add the, all of my band members are wearing gloves. So I'm going to add the glove mark here.
Wait, but what about this? Sign.
Well, they're using their lips to blow into the instruments.
Ooh.
If you figure out a way to add mouths, you can. I guess you can add like,
Oh, Mommy,
like
this
this.
guy is blowing and closing his eyes.
oh, okay.
I might do that.
Okay. So go ahead. If you want to add a mouth to it, you can add a mouth to each of them.
I'm gonna do that.
And then you're going to decide what the hair is going to be. If it's a girl with long hair, you can have long hair coming down. Okay? And if that's the case, you can erase. I should be doing this with Sharpie, sorry.
Sorry, guys.
So that you can see. V-necks. Here are the eyes. Mouth. Eye. Mouth and eye.
I might.
Mouth. Okay. So here I'm going to add hair. But see how I used Sharpie to begin with? Now you have that line right there that if you're just using pencil, you can erase. So I had this band member with long hair. This band member, I'm going to have short hair, and this is going to be a girl also. And then this one, I think I'm just going to have, oh, and I can move the hair coming down the head like that, down the face.
Oh, Mommy, the mitten on that one is the Sharpie.
Oh, thank you. The mittens Sharpied. Okay. So go ahead and fill out the hair how you want it. This one I'm just going to do short hair. So I did long hair, shoulder length hair, and then really short hair here. I have my V-necks, and now I have my mittens closed. So now I'm going to do, the next part that I'm going to do is the shoulder of the arm, okay? So if you look at Sammy's here, he did some really cool patterns here. He did the shoulder coming down and the arm. He also did some oval areas there, and he has it the same on all of them.
Well, we have to do the belt.
Okay. So you can do your arms how you want, or you can leave them the way they are.
Mommy, do we have to do a belt?
Okay, we'll do the belt up here. The belt across. The belt. And then you can do the bottom of the shirt where the pants meet. The bottoms of the shirts. And then you could do the shoes. Close the shoes up. If you need to pause and catch up to where I am, you can pause and catch up to where I am.
I'm almost where you
Okay. Any erasing that needs to be done, go ahead and do that.
are. I gotta add hair.
So Sarah's gonna add hair, and she's gonna add some eyes. Okay. And then what we're gonna do is we are going to start adding the background.
Wait, not yet. I need that eye for this.
So Sarah's doing her eyes. She's doing almond eyes also. Do eye over here.
I did a smiley face because he's not.
Okay. All right. And then Sarah's going to add some hair to the last
Right.
two.
I'm gonna go like long hair.
Oh, okay. Great.
That's just,
Okay, and the last
I'm gonna
one.
color it in brown.
Oh, we're not coloring in yet.
But
We're
like
just drawing.
after.
So go ahead and do the last hair, and then we're gonna get going on the background.
Okay, what hair should I do here? Oh, I'm
Not gonna color. If
and
you
I'm
wanna,
just gonna
if you
go
wanna,
like this.
okay.
And I'm gonna
Okay, awesome. All right, so now we're going to put the parade in a scene. So the thing that we're gonna do first is we're gonna do the road. No, we're not gonna do that. We're gonna create the road first, and then we'll do the Sharpie. So I'm gonna create the road. If you look at our paper, you can divide it into thirds with your hands, like this. 1/3, second third, and then the last third. So
Same we
1,
did.
2, 3. So
Same we
come
did.
up. It's
Same.
okay. It's okay. Come up about 1/3. So one hand, and that'll be our road across. Okay. You're good.
I could do 3.
So I'm gonna go across, and I'm gonna try to make as straight of a line as I can, all the way across. But I'm not gonna go through my. People. So there's the road, and then I'm gonna give it a curve. Here. Here's the curb. So down here is gonna be the road. Here's the curb, and now I'm gonna give it a background. This time I'm gonna give it a city background. So I'm gonna do some tall buildings, like similar to, like look at this one. A big city in the background, okay? Here also we have some big city buildings in the background, so I'm gonna give it some big city buildings in the background. So I'm gonna come up here, and I'm gonna come up and over. Step it up right here. Down. All different lengths of heights of buildings.
Do we have to?
So these are our heights of different buildings.
I don't have a big background for that. But you do.
You can do it however you want to do it. Okay? I'm going to add some windows. I'm going to add big windows in case I want to put people in the windows. Okay? Big windows here. Okay? Come on over here. I'll do some more big windows.
If it's shaky, I'm just erasing.
So I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 big windows. And then I have all this space right here that I'm gonna leave open to do a crowd, to make people. So let's leave our windows open so you can put people in them.
Oh.
Possibly.
Me. If the table is shaky,
That's okay. Okay.
I'll do it.
I think what we're going to do, I think we're gonna end the lesson soon because we're close to 40 minutes.
And once it gets to a lot of time, then like stops.
Well, I think we also need breaks. So I think we're gonna end our lesson with our marching band members, our street, our buildings, some windows. We're gonna leave it in pencil. We're gonna leave it in pencil.
Can we trace?
No, I think we're going to do that for the next lesson.
Oh,
Okay.
I want to trace.
Okay. All right. So if you're at this point, then this is where this video is going to end, and I'm going to extend it to a third video, even though before I said it was just going to be 2 videos. So we're going to stop here. I want you to gather all your materials. I want you to put them in a safe place. Your large construction paper. You can keep your stencil if you'd like. You can keep your stencil for yourself if you'd like, or you can recycle them. And then you need to have your pencils, your Sharpies, your color crayons, color markers, color pencils, whatever you're going to use for color. Put that in a safe place, and we'll come back for a third video. All right, guys, good job.